All right. So, mic check, camera check. Um, so we're live. We are live. Um, Big up everyone who's coming in, everyone who's tuning in right now. Let me see if I could adjust this. Mm, get a better lighting. Lighting check. Mm, tone it down a bit. Yeah, yeah, just a bit, just a bit, just a bit. Thank you very much again for coming into the Schoolboy football program. We're looking to have a good show. We have some huge results. We have some huge results um, to announce. I went live immediately after the first game, and you don't know. You don't know. So, my humble apologies to CC because I had Casey winning that game. My humble apologies. History was made in Jamaican football today. History was made. The Dakasa Cup team, they made history today in becoming the first ever Champions Cup final with all the Dakasa Cup team face off against each other. What does that say? Paradigm shift. Paradigm shift. Big up everybody who are coming. People, before we do anything, um, we're going to take 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Just 10. Just 10 to do some administration. We're going to do, we're going to hit the like button. We're going to hit the subscribe button. We're going to hit the notification bell. And we're going to share the video at least to one of our, in at least one of our groups. To one of our groups. At least to one of our groups, people. At least to one of our footballing groups. We have our infamous regular habitation panelist Fabian gonna come in here live. Big up Fabian, what man?
Wagwan, big up everybody who
Hey,
tune in tonight. Wagwan.
you got people in the comment section already. Jeez, Che. I would just gone 2 minutes. People, me go in 10 seconds now. Let's count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I trust and hope you all did that. Mr. Nine said no man no picky side last night. All right. So before we do anything, Fabian, everything good? How things?
Everything is good.
Mm-hmm.
As it relates to today,
No man,
the
just
two
come on.
different.
If you what about man? What me could get
Oh
this
no, man, I'm good,
admin
man. I'm
weapon
good.
on upon we
Oh no, man, you're good.
individual.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm
All
good.
right, that lovely to hear.
I'm
So people, and
good.
I am well as well. Cause me just a run come from a football field. Me at least I forgot play like say me a CC or me a Dinthill. That me I forgot try do a while ago. Go play pretend say me a one I CC ball or me one I Dinthill ball them. I only that me can feel like me can play ball just by pretending and tell myself that me a baller. So me go do some of that. Come back now more fresh and we'll relax and feel nice. So I go run through the games them. And we're gonna have a discussion as per norm. As per norm. So Fabian, we see two really good game kick off today. Really good game. So two of them start off lackluster still, but gradually the two teams them grow into the games. Um, Before we go into that, uh, let's get into the predictions. Cause we have to talk about before then we reach to the no. So going to this game, we all had our insight in what we believe that would happen. So let's do a refresher, Fabian. What do you thought going to this game? What were your thoughts going to these games?
um, for me, it's basically how I thought, except for the KC game.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I know that it would have been two very close games.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure. I thought KC would have had the edge over Clarendon.
Mm-hmm.
Clarendon has a very good team, but they are just missing something this year. And I'm not going to say what it is. They are missing something this year, and the true Clarendon College fans
Mm-hmm.
can attest to that. They don't seem like the Clarendon College teams of that we have come to see in recent times. that have been dominating. They look good in every area. They are missing something, and Casey, who I think is has the most balanced team,
Mm-hmm.
I had I gave them the edge to beat Clarendon College. But I also saved myself when I said that having the best team does not guarantee victory.
Mm-hmm.
When you see, when you come to the semifinals, a semifinal level of a competition,
Mm-hmm.
um, all the teams normally are on the same quality or they are very close. So it will come down to concentration and drive and desire. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that's what prevailed today.
Me agree.
As for the Dinthill game, I know it was going to be close. I know JC would have to have an A game today in order to stop
Mm-hmm.
Dinthill. A few of you were concerned about JC misfiring a few days ago, and I did say, do not worry about JC. They will turn up, and they did turn up. I mean, it's a toss up. Both teams were fairly even. And I think penalties are fair way to decide a winner for that game.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well said. Well said. So we're gonna bring up the games. Let me see. Bring up the games. On the screen. Results and everything. Will go along down today. All right. So let me give me a second, people. Let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. Oof. What go on here? All right. So we could start off with the first game of the day. In the hot sun. In a hot sun, we have Kingston College versus Clarendon College. Now, I know you touch a bit on it in regards to how the teams turn up. Um Based off, cause we watch a game. Based off what you saw in this game, what's your take on how Casey approached the game, and what do you think that really changed the game so much that it went over in Clarendon College favor?
All right. So for me, one of Casey main players, I think Pearson, he had a horrible first half. That's the number 8 for Casey. He had a horrible first half. He wasn't doing. He was miscontrolling the ball. He was misplacing his passes, and he's one of those persons for Casey who they would consider to be basically the engine in the team.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times, a lot of players go through him. So when he's having an off day, that will affect the entire team. And so I think for the first half, Casey were up. Um, Clarendon College, they were playing their what we usually expect from them in recent years. That Clarendon College will dominate the ball, they will dominate possession. But I realized that Clarendon they were really dominating possession in the areas that they want to. So even though they were dominating the game, Casey was still keeping them at bay. So the first half was pretty lackluster. Well, it was pretty even. The entire game was pretty even, by the way. But you could see that the KC defenders they were taking too many risks at the back, and I am sure Lenny had realized that, and that is why they started pressing the defenders a bit more in the second half, and it paid off for them.
Me mute myself. you brought
Yeah, yeah,
across some,
man.
you brought across some very good point in regards to the coach mindset and how the coach mindset also impact the player mindset. Um, in regards to mindset and impacting mindset, do you think the referee impact any of the players' mindset?
For the games, I think the referee for the Dinthill Jamaica College game, I
Mm-hmm.
think she was too quick to pull out cards. I mean, it's a semi-final, and these are two very good teams.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to get crunching tackles and whatever. I'm surprised the game stayed 11v11 for that game.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember the first 30 seconds of the game, she booked the JC center.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, she was too quick to pull out a card. For the first game, I didn't really have any. The second game again, the referee made some blunders again. It is good that none of the blunders actually ended up
Mhm.
being a goal. She did make some blunders. I think one of the free kick that Jimenez got
Mhm.
wasn't a free kick. Um, so the referee for the second game made some blunders. The referee for the first game was pretty okay for me.
I didn't have much to say about the referee other than how the referee look physically. If I was on the pitch, I would have had a difficult time concentrating on that game because my mind will be elsewhere. Anyways, so for me, this Clarendon College versus Casey game, I thought it was, in regards to quality, I would say this game had a little bit more quality than the JC versus Dinthill game. I think so. Both teams put the ball on the floor. Well, I had my notes. Where my notes in there? Dash them where? Dash them my notes them. Anyways, so in it starting up in the initial point of the game where I saw Casey was a bit timid. They came out timid. I'm not sure because of how Clarendon College high press and retaining possession of the ball. They kind of have a bit of like they're saying, okay, so they sit back a little and said, all right, so them boy can play. Like them just realize, oh, them can play for real. Like you hear about somebody said, them boy a big bad ball, Until you see him take his first control and say, oh, ratted. Him can play, And you start give me space. You start give me space because, you have to big up him, give me space to approach the game differently. And as the game go on, I realize that both teams have patches, have very, very good moments in the game where they go at each other. A few
Hmm.
get their create chances. But what I realized that after the game go on, Clarendon College had a lot more possession going on, and then they fade away closer to the second half. Going into the second half now, coming out of the second half, we saw Kingston College coming out with a bang. I'm not sure what the coach informed said to them in the dressing room, but they came out motivated. They started to press a bit higher. The ball started to move a bit sharper and quicker across the pitch. And in all aspects, I saw a lot more. They start creating a few more chances. Then now they revert back into just retaining possession. And that is where I saw Clarendon College actually the striker that scored, I can't even remember his name. The first goal
Which
that got
one? The second goal?
no, the first one, the first goal.
The first one was scored by Dixon, and the
Dixon.
second one was Hull.
All right, so Dixon got about 4 clear-cut chances in which he get in front of the defender. And when he went to get in front of the defender, he hit one straight to the keeper, he hit one to the far post, he hit one into the side netty, and then now the last one, the last opportunity that he got was the one where he basically took up the ball, dribbled past 2, 3 defenders, and then top out the ball across the keeper. I mean, no say you think the keeper could have done a lot better. I also think that he could have done a little bit better, but the top
Not
out.
nothing. The keeper, the ball was straight at the keeper. That should not score. I don't care what anybody at all in the world want to say.
Yeah.
The ball went straight at him. That
Mhm.
should not score. Any keeper at all at this level. No keeper at all should concede. The ball went straight at him. But again, I think they panicked. I think what happened because the defender gave away the ball.
Mhm.
And so, you see, and this is where experience and maturity will come in. You see, that
Mhm.
defender that gave away the ball, if it was my football player, you know what I would have told him to do?
Mhm.
Paul Dixon, pull him down. Take a card. Pull him down. It's
Oh,
you are
because
30
he had
yards
cover.
from the goal. 30 yards from there was really any cover, but he's not gonna get a red for that. He's 30 yards from the goal. And when you assess, yeah, all right, while you are playing, you're supposed to assess your players. You know who is right footed, who is left footed, who prefer taking the ball
Mhm.
on the left side, who prefer taking the ball on the right side, who prefers to go left, who prefers to go right, who has pace, who doesn't have pace. So all of these things you have to teach them at this level. So
Mhm.
they would have known that Dixon has a lot of pace. So giving Dixon a free run towards a goal is trouble. So pull him down and take a yellow card. And so when the keeper saw that, the keeper panicked just the same. And it was a good shot by Dixon, a very good goal. I'm not discrediting his goal, but that shouldn't
Mhm.
score the keeper. That should not score the keeper.
Well, I feel like he catch a keeper off guard. I feel like he does catch him
So,
off guard.
and the man that dribble towards a goal and go kick. No, man,
Yeah,
that
but
was what if you take him off guard, it was directly at him. The keeper fumbled.
that keeper the keeper fumbling bag.
The
All
keeper
right, so
fumbled.
the second goal now was a very very well crafted goal. The chip pass alone you can give a goal for that chip pass. That
Mm-hmm.
chip pass alone, you couldn't give a goal for that. The way the ball just loop over the top of the defense and jump on the striker. Mr. Oh my, Mr. Man, every striker they even dash that man, I'll tell them I cuss him. Tomorrow and going to next year, Mr. Cuss him. So the second goal was also a very, very crafty and well played goal. All right, so
You know, Kingston College were still shell shocked. They weren't playing. They were mere statues. They were shell shocked at the first goal.
because
And so,
the time period not close.
yeah, right. You see, in football, the times that you are supposed to always be focused is 5 minutes after the whistle, 5 minutes after the start of the game,
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes leading up to halftime, 5 minutes after
After
halftime, 5 minutes
before the
before
final.
full time, and 5 minutes after a goal is scored. Those are the times that teams concede the most. And so that's why in football you realize enough time goal score quick, quick. And
Mm-hmm.
that is what faced me today. They fell asleep. They were shell shocked. After that first
Rattled.
goal, it knocked the wind out of them. Come, the defenders literally watched Clarendon College pass the ball and pass. Well, I don't think they could have done anything anyway. But
That pass the man.
they were shell shocked. They were completely bamboozled. And that's why Clarendon just walked the ball. And it was a very, probably the best goal I've seen all season.
Yeah,
Very good
in
goal.
regards to build up play.
Yeah, very good goal.
No, so remember now, what I'm looking at, this KC team I would say that would be a team where many of us would have said they played better football. A lot of us would have said they played better football out of most of the schoolboy football, basically almost all of them, leading up to this game. But what I saw today was a Clarendon College team who put that ball on the ground and really, really played the ball around.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if that kind of took Casey by surprise that these guys were actually this good. If you realize the last 10 minutes of the game, the last 15 minutes of the game, Casey did reside to start foul the players, straight and bag of foul, foul. I mean, I say yes, on start lose control of the game.
Yet because no team can tackle for 90 minutes. Clarendon College is known to be a possession based team. Clarendon College will outpossess any team
Mm-hmm.
and they will pass the ball from now till tomorrow, till next week. As a matter of fact, they are so good at passing the ball, it's oftentimes what they are criticized for because people always say it seems like Clarendon want to pass the ball right into the net.
Mm-hmm.
But they are very good at passing. I think Pearson not having a good game today allowed Clarendon College the space and the freedom to enjoy a lot more passing.
Mm-hmm.
And Pearson not having a good game also disrupted KC. I think
But Pearson in first half was bad. Him growing in the second half though, him growing to the game in the second half.
he grew into the game in the second half. Yes, he did come into the game in the second half, but he still wasn't at his best. He had a
Question.
better second half, but he wasn't at his best.
Could it be the case that he was playing like I mean, I don't know if it's a room, but in there all over pitch. He did not play.
Now,
He did
that's
too
how
much
he
space.
normally plays. No, that's how he normally plays.
Oh, and give the freedom there. He's
That's,
giving them the freedom.
hey, he's one of those players that KC play through right in the game. If Pearson's having a good game, KC normally win.
But no, burn
And
out to me.
no, him just never have a good game. He just didn't have a good game at all. And as a footballer, when you're not having a good game, it plays on your mind. And it was obvious that it wasn't his day. When I realized he was misplacing some simple passes, I said, all right,
Mm-hmm.
KC in trouble
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because he's their engine.
me I watch him now. Me I say, all right. We know that him are the main man. It's not like the Clarendon College even try to mark him out of the game. Me not see nothing like that. They allowed him make him do him one. What we realize that because Casey did that whole part chasing, it could be that him just, him used to have the ball upon him foot and dominate and create and do most of the things. So probably that actually plays a factor in what he did. So all right, so we cover most of the aspect of the KC versus Clarendon game. Very, very, very good matchup. I think it was basically the best matchup for the day. It's my thing. I think it was the best matchup for the day. So we're gonna move to Jamaica College versus Dinthill Tech. What's your thoughts on this game? And did you expect it to go to penalties?
In the back of my mind, I had a feeling it would probably end up going to penalties because Dinthill is a very stingy team. Dinthill is very stingy at the back and they don't allow a lot of goals. I know one thing about Jamaica College is how they prepare for games, and they would have known this and they would have prepared for this. It is no secret that Dinthill's team is better than Jamaica College team. No secret. However, Jamaica College, they came to the party today. They did not play like how they played in the quarterfinals. They came to the party. They played their game. Jamaica College played their game today. And I have to give credit to Dinthill just the same. In the first half, they look a bit shell shocked. Maybe they didn't expect that from Jamaica College, which would be crazy. But Dinthill did not play their game today at all. Jamaica College prevented Dinthill from playing their passing game. I didn't see Dinthill playing their usual passing game today at all. What I realized with Dinthill, they were just focused on keeping JC off the score sheet. So for most of the game, they were focusing on defending. It wasn't until the last few minutes that Dinthill looked like they were really and truly trying to score. And they normally play in the midfield or play through the midfield. I mean, Saviola and Duncan, they had the midfield for themselves today. It was very good from JC tactically to plug the midfield and prevent Dinthill from playing their game. But in the end, it was an even game. Anybody could have won the game. And the better team on paper won. I think Jamaica College were the better team today. And on penalty for the person that missed the penalty is just unfortunately slipped. But there were 9 very good, I can't even say 10 excellent penalties today. 10 excellent penalties from both.
No, remember I said the senior keeper almost saved one now on the arm, yes, sir. Almost saved.
Yes, see where the keeper go to try to save that penalty.
Yeah, because and you slide under, yes, sir.
Yeah, but there's a thing about kicking penalties. You see, you kick penalties with pace, kick them hard. So if the keeper does get a hand, they're supposed to score. It was a very good penalty, especially the Dinthill penalty. The Dinthill penalties were classic. Were 5 classic penalties. So I have to big up to Coach Neely and the Dinthill coaching staff. They were very good in preparing the boys for the penalty shootout. They kicked excellent penalties. So it was a fair result.
The word I used a while ago, prepare. Remember last time we talked about the soft factors that can affect him. Big up the original Zilla. Massive respect for coming on. One of the members of the channel. Big up, thanks for coming on. It's been a while since I've seen you. Hopefully everything is well and everything is all right. Soft factors in regards to preparation. Based on how we saw that Dinthill team, like the team set out to take the penalties. We see them kick the penalties. Obviously, them are the penalty kicker. Them would have more likely them are penalty kicker. I'm gonna say in regards to the soft factors, and basically that's something we talked about. Fabian said these are aspects of football that could have affected this game. I think that Dinthill did very, very well in preparing for this game. Now, also, I strongly believe that this JC team did very well as well in preparing for this Dinthill team. Now, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I've seen JC play a 3 at the back system before.
Yeah, that's how they play. That
3 at the back
I,
system.
I could go in the I'll do that off here and break them down tactically. I'm not gonna do that on here. I'm not gonna give anybody any clear advantage.
So
So
well,
I'll tell you that off here.
because me can do it. So let me tell you what I've seen from this game. So from the game kick off, I realized that all right, JC I press high. I press very, very high. Then use their wing back overload, provide the width. Use their wing back overload, provide the width. Dinthill found it very, very difficult to play freedom football, playing out from the back because they were being pressed so high. They would have to try play out at the back from in a freedom goal 18 yard, and it was very, very risky. Even though I can say that goalkeeper is one of the best goalkeeper I've seen in schoolboy football in a long while. Him short still no, but when him get the ball, him look so confident in in receiving the ball. Aerial does him look really, really well.
Handling was is like glue in them
Me
gloves.
say just
It was like glue. That keeper, he all right.
not only that, no, him command him 18-yard box. When the ball play upon him foot, you can see him definitely a speak to him defenders them. Him look like an
Yeah,
experienced
very,
defender.
he is very good.
Keeper.
He is very good. He is very good. And I did hear about him, and I did say that I think he's the best keeper in schoolboy football this year. And after seeing him today, I stand by that. I still think he's the best keeper in schoolboy football.
Mm-hmm.
For this season, he's very confident, and I'm trying to find a weakness for him. I still don't find
Maybe
any.
height.
I
In
no,
spring is still.
that's not a weakness. I am short like him and I can jump. That's not a weakness. I don't know
Yeah,
why
man, in spring, man.
you tall people always think say because you're short is a
All right,
disadvantage.
the reason you notice him distribution them, him very, very good in distribution them. I even fling, even throw the ball, I even kick the ball. Him very, very good in distribution. He come like me nothing kick with not one ball. Every ball him pinpoint them on a player.
Yeah, what really stood out for me though was his positioning. His positioning was excellent. His
Mm-hmm.
positioning was excellent. You can tell how good a goalkeeper is by their positioning and how they read the game, and he is reading the game well. And
Mm-hmm.
as a matter of fact, I'm not gonna even talk about just that keeper. All four keepers I see that play today, they
Mm-hmm.
are playing how I want goalkeepers to play.
Agreed.
They are taking the ball, controlling the ball, passing the ball because that is what modern day football.
Modern. That is the word. Modern.
Either
Modern.
the Allison, the Ramsdale, these are keepers that make their name because they can play football.
Mm-hmm.
So you can pass it to them and they're actively involved in the build up process. So again, all four coaching staff, I must say kudos to them because they are building very good keepers who are not only good with handling,
But
but
if
they're good with their feet as well.
mm-hmm. So let me continue on what I said now. So basically, if I'm being honest, I think Dinthill actually play to their full potential. It could be that because Jamaica
Man,
College had 5 midfielders, they had 5 players in the midfield. Everywhere look, there's a straight blue jersey in the midfield of the park. So as soon as they lose the ball, they can retrieve it quick, or they can transition fast. So they realize Dinthill start go long. I know what people are beat Dinthill, so be a long ball them a play. But really
yeah,
and
and they
truly,
deserve to get beaten. They deserve to get beaten
yeah,
because
man, them deserve, but them have to go long.
you see, you and the other people hype and overhype Dintil and say, oh, Dintil is this passing team and they will pass you off the
Them,
park.
but they are a passing team, Fabian.
But those of us who are watching Dintil today, well, watching them closely for the first time, could not say Dintil is a passing team after this performance today.
This I just one half performance, this man. This is just
Yeah, but
one.
you guys were using a one-hour performance to judge Jamaica College. So how is it any different now?
Well, the mere fact that all people, before we do anything, me I come on to the half an hour mark, and basically Yankney, big up Yankney, thanks to that 95 persons watching on the Military Guna TV with only 39 likes. We have about 30 persons watching on the Jamaican Schoolboy football program, and I can guarantee that we don't even reach 20 likes as yet. So I'm giving you guys 10 seconds. 10 seconds, please, people. 10 seconds to smash the like button if you're here for the first time on any one of the challenge. if you want to go to this, I would advise you as well to go over to the Jamaican Schoolboy Football channel, where I'm streaming on both channels, to go over there and smash that subscribe button as well and hit the like button. What I will do, I will also drop the link in the comment section where you guys can go over there and hit the like button and subscribe as well. So please do so, people. All right, so this game went on. Both teams playing very, very stingy, not giving up anything. Well, Dinthill never really threatened that much throughout the game. They have moments. They never threatened that much.
They did look like they were planning to score until the
last 10 minutes where JC decides to a few times to sit back. The last 10 minutes, JC decides to time to sit back, and Dinthill actually. But going forward, at that last 10 minutes, I'm saying that if Dinthill would have played like that the last 10 minutes of them play, I strongly believe that it would have been it looked good. They play through the Jamaica College team, and they seem worried. Jamaica College booty ball down. So it's vice versa. Only if Dinthill would have applied that same intent earlier. Maybe Dinthill never wanted to go to the penalties. That could be one of the things.
No, the problem, you cannot play open against Jamaica College.
Mm-hmm.
And so Dinthill had to play like that. If Dinthill had played that way from the first whistle, Jamaica College would have beaten them. You cannot play open against a JC team, especially a JC team when they are switched on like they were switched on today.
Mm-hmm.
And even with Dinthill defending and all of that, JC should have won the game. JC got 3 clear-cut opportunities to score. 3. And they all fell to Zimenez. 3 of them. 2 of them, I think, was about 8 yards or 6 yards out. And headers that should have hit the back of the net.
So continue.
Those were if they had converted their chances, they would have forced Dinthill to go for it a lot. And that's what I was hoping for. And maybe the game would have been a lot more open and we would get more goals.
In all aspects, these games were very, very entertaining, and I can say I enjoy those games. So let's talk about this, Fabian. History was made today where we have 2 of the urban. May I get you right?
Two rural.
Let me mix up that. 2 rural teams, 2 country teams, 2 teams from the bush, as what people say, to stand tall in a Champions Cup final. 2 rural teams stand tall in a Champions Cup final. Never happened before. First we'll see it. History. Is this a paradigm shift, or it's just a one-off basis?
First of all, on behalf of Cornwall College and our Cornwall College supporters, let me say to Clarendon College and to Dinthill, welcome to the party. I mean, for too long,
the big boys.
for too long, we have had just Cornwall College punching with the Manning Cup teams, punching out with the Manning Cup team. And a lot of these Manning Cup teams, they only fear or respect Cornwall and Clarendon. So I'm glad that Dinthill is now pushing their noses up there and drawing at a seat at that table. It's not only Clarendon College and Cornwall College alone in D Cup. No, we are here. And I can only hope that the other D Cup teams will follow and take suit. Now, there is something very important about the Champions Cup that somebody said it today, that because of COVID, and I'm going to say this, and it might seem a way to all the Manning Cup fans. The top players in Manning Cup over the years are normally players from the Costa Cup teams.
I agree. I don't think Manning Cup people know about that. They know that.
And so, what is happening now is that I'm not sure if it is the 3 transfer rule or whatever, or it is COVID, or is it the fact that a lot of these schools are now investing in top quality coaches and they're investing in their schools program. A lot of these boys are staying at their schools. And so a lot of the Western teams and the rural teams are keeping their footballers. And so you will see the rural teams getting better.
So based off that, because when you look at a Charlie Mount school with a Donovan Dookie, and even the players that played in this season, despite they didn't do that much that well, you can't say you're gonna hear say even one Calabar come for one player at Charlie Mount, knowing say he's under a very, very good coach who not only can make him progress in a schoolboy football, but can progress in career further. Him not gonna have a drive to move from under him arms because him know say this coach is one of the top coaches right across Jamaica. And definitely him see potential where him can see a lot coming from this. Shaz, big up. Hopefully having a earphone this time. I will not hear no feedback. Are you hear?
Yeah, man, I hear. I put him here for hold on there.
All right. Yeah, so I think definitely it's a paradigm shift, and you alluded to in the right way, Fabian. So we have a whole more footballer play now. We have a whole more footballer play, and what we can say is this, Fabian. Time will come where
I told him about the dad I knew and the friend I loved.
Yeah, you know feedback
yeah, me I hear one TV in the background or something like that.
again.
No, it's not
You know,
too
me I hear a man at a TV station and say so miss you, something like that.
Oh God. That feels person, big up yourself. It's all fun and games, you know. It's all fun and games, but I've said more than one
Yeah,
time.
look at Garfield Perkins, Fabian. You can see it?
I very big up yourself, guys. But loyalty
Yeah.
is Cornwall College and Cornwall College only.
Well said.
Okay? That and I will be forever be biased
Towards Cornwall.
Cornwall College. And yet
Fashion movement. Me see in the comment section I go man, man say Dinthill will say, let me get my epaulet, maroon and gold. Wait, man. For me, you know, personally, as a football supporter, I am very, very happy that Dinthill gone so far. And as a former Charlie Mount player, former footballer from Charlie Mount, honestly, I support Charlie Mount. Them me carry, them are my team. Me glad for this because what this does now is because it shows that in a few area, players in our era as well, and we can definitely the better our rivals are, the more likely that our team will improve naturally. So I am pretty much glad for that.
Original killer. Yeah, I remember that time with Cornwall, with Spot Valley team. I remember. I think it was 2018. I think I don't remember, but I remember the time when Spot Valley had the good team. When they had the Spot Valley did have one baller, and it was very good, very skillful. I remember that team.
All right, so me could look on this now, Fabian. What CC could have done differently to dominated to get a win over this Clarendon College team? Me could look at it on that perspective.
What Casey should have done differently?
Yeah, what Casey could have done differently?
I mean, the only thing that they could have done differently was to have Pearson have a better game. If Pearson had a better game, then it would be they could have had a chance. And if their concentration did not slip, you see, it was a lapse in concentration that caused Clarendon College to score. And the Clarendon College team, they grab it with both hands because the game was fairly even. So I don't think they could have done anything different except for them to remain focused for the full 90. Football is a game that is played over 90 minutes. You have a lapse in concentration for 5 minutes.
Cost you.
Something like that, and it cost them the game. And other than that, is just Pearson. I mean, I don't know why Pearson had a bad game, and big up Pearson. Pearson is a Mobile youth, so big up to Pearson. I don't know what happened with him today.
Orlando Brooks said we are on mute. Orlando, you're sure you're hearing? Yeah. Orlando, put in your ear ears before you click on the show, please. You say all I would on mute. And I highly doubt that. Highly doubt that. We have over 120 persons watching. And yeah, only person was said on mute. But definitely. Shaz, you hear me now?
Yeah, man, me hear a long time, man.
All right. So let me hear your point on this KC versus Clarendon College game. What's your thought? What's your thoughts on that? I mean, you're
I
supposed to
want to
cry
say,
now.
no, I want to say, when me see you put up the thing, me I say, match you started, I say late. So only JC game alone much. But as Fabian I say, based on the Fabian I say, cause I don't watch the game. Based on the Fabian I say, yeah. As me say from last night, if you come with your mistakes, the team where we have was not the favorite. Most Jamaican do have as the favorite, and I punish you. Understand? So it's like based on what I hear from Fabian, like in the lapse of concentration and the world work. I guess that we fall upon KC in today, you know what I mean? And I guess with this last, I think them can focus on rebuild and knowing what to work on for the stats game. Because that's a good team. Normally come hard at KC, so they just have to know what they have to do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it is good. It is good changes in our sense still in terms of Champions Cup, knowing that it always been the urban school dominated. Only Cornwall was so lucky enough to carry it to the other side of the island. So it's a good look on their end, knowing that their football is developing and they are where you can say close to the quality of the urban schools. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So it's good look in terms of that. And this
so
this can be a preview of it.
JC versus Dinthill.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that game?
JC come out the way Fabian think they should in terms of like the previous game against Garvey they were a bit flat. The captain never get on the ball as much as how them supposed to. Pardon, move here. Get on the ball as much as how them supposed to in the previous game. No, this time have more. He were in the game from majority of it. The thing is, I don't know if it was JC looking good or Dinthill looking bad, but it wasn't as excited as we expect. You get me? If you understand what I mean. It wasn't the bomb game where we are looking forward to, knowing that these teams are scoring goals and everything. I think this was a game Kebrak say, them think JC go score upon them. It happened that's only penalty kicks. But maybe, I don't know if it's JC worst game in terms of finishing and Dinthill actually bad game throughout the season this, you know what I mean? So let's see how it goes. So it wasn't a game where you just say, I take the day and spend time watching a match. Is that a game where you expect say, yeah.
I'm going to rewatch it now. I'm going to rewatch it. I'm going to rewatch it tomorrow. I'm going to come from church tomorrow. I'm going to rewatch it, the Dinthill versus JC game. We can have a better insight.
Because for two teams which have been lethal in front of goals and being very good on the attacking side. It was a poor game in my view, you know what I mean?
I agree.
It was a poor game. Yeah. But when I watch it, you'll see it too.
Fabian, question. Would you say that this was actually a bad day for Dinthill?
You remember last night, me telling you, I'm not going to accept that excuse there. When you come to a semi-final, I don't want that to be an excuse. I don't want to say, this is the game that Dinthill play bad, or this is the game that JC play bad. I am not accepting that excuse any at all. It is a semi-final, and these things happen in semi-finals. And this is what I was talking about last night, that when it comes to semi-finals, that is why I cannot count out JC. I don't care how well Dinthill are playing, I cannot count out JC because they have been there, they have done that. And it's exact same thing as you're coming with now. Say they had a bad game. Why?
No, ask me, if you think they have a bad game.
I don't know if they had a bad game, but the whole, I don't see the hype about Dinthill. I don't see I mean, let us be honest. Jamaica College this season is pretty average. Jamaica College is not the Jamaica College that we have known over the years to be fully dominant and all of that. Jamaica College is pretty average this year. And
Mm-hmm.
the way how you guys overhyped Dinthill, and I expected Dinthill to pass them off the park. I expect Duncan and Savage
No,
to run into the world
what,
90 and
bro?
on their knee.
Didn't still play against the former champions at some a champion teams. Man, never play against them, man.
Nope. Dinthill are playing against a team that struggled to beat Garvey Maceo.
Mm-hmm.
Dinthill are playing against a team that lost to Kingston Technical. I
Mm-hmm.
am using the same references that you guys make last night. So don't change it
Hey,
now.
one thing,
Use the same I was with a weird shit, you know. Me not forget things, you know.
Shaz,
All right.
me glad say we win, Fred. Me glad say didn't tell me. We can't tell it, say. But
Yeah.
don't face a burner. Hey, Kebrak, man, come on, Kebrak. Me no know me
Like,
not see
you
come on.
last time, you remember them, I say? You remember those were the games that they were using to judge JC. So know that
Yeah.
JC outplay them and disrupt their game. I don't want them come and tell me about it's the many time champions and it is the this and it is the that. But
Mm-hmm.
last night when I was saying that, they were saying, but they struggled to beat Gary Maceo and they struggled against Pats and KT beat them. So use the same measuring stick because I know big teams turn up for big game. Clarendon College is a big team and they turn up for the big game today, even though they struggled to beat Charlie Smith in midweek. And I
Mm-hmm.
did say that don't worry about the game before or whatever the case may be. Big
Mm-hmm.
teams turn up on big occasions. So if Dinthill never turn up today, that
Mm-hmm.
is hidden business. JP turn up.
See, and Sean Reed said, military coach and formation also win games. And we can see where maybe we can say JC team kind of tweak it a little bit, just to ensure that they didn't not get no time and space anywhere in that central midfield. Because what we see now, the Dinthill midfielders are very, very skillful midfielders, but they didn't have no time and space. Because I see one man take the ball and I dribble past 2, 3 man. So, I saw the play.
No,
Ball, where's the shots?
I mean, I feel like a space, man.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a space because I think Dinthill were playing the game a bit too slow.
Mm-hmm.
They played the game in they were playing the game at a tempo where JC could have controlled the game. That's how I see that. If you check it out, it's actually almost the same level JC used with them use against Garvey Maceo. Garvey Maceo was were more a bit direct other than I don't know the striker for Dinthill many times end up find himself on the wing. So when him ready swing chucha la ball, there's nobody in the box or nobody there. So I don't think it was. I don't know what got really happened at the Dinthill side of the football, but JC, as I said, JC midfield never really changed much. As I said, Duncan, the game before Duncan did never get a superb game because I mean, what you call it? Garvey never give them the time like
Chance
them
and
supposed to.
pace.
Yeah, but at the same time, Dinthill never really do much in terms of. I think Dinthill. I don't know if it's nerves or what, but at one point they might chase them. Like for instance, anywhere the ball that's the direction they go. The ball in really are play them positional football in a sense. Like for instance, you're holding midfield, I go stay where they. But time him find himself in that attacking position or whatever. You see me? So I think he's indisciplined, not really that saying now them don't get the time because many times them stand at the back. JC didn't press high in a sense where they pressure the back, the centre backs. So I wouldn't say it's lessen the space for Dinthill. Just that Dinthill maybe it wasn't focused enough. At one time I be a customer brother. One time I customer. One time me think England they come here man say black boy rate it, you know what I mean? So me I say no man, the serious man Dinthill side cause but I don't know. It just as I say unfortunate in a sense that JC sense knowing that I saw them go out and penalty. But if you were to put it on the field of play, JC would have gone through if it was just being on the field of play.
So we have Kebrak, aka Mr. Dinthill, coming on. Big up, K-Brock.
Big up. I change my name, you know.
I change it.
If factor and verbal, but listen to me now. Me hear Fabian I say no want hear say Dinthill have no bad game and him no want hear that. Him did I use a if JC don't have a bad game and if listen, me use it. So me I want him from now. Dinthill have a bad game. We still no lose. JC don't outplay Dinthill. Me no know where them get that. The game boring. Me a Dinthill supporter, me drop all asleep one time. The game boring. First of all, JC show that them fear Dinthill by changing them formation, come out with 5 defenders. If you notice, you know, you hear when they come out a 5-3. When them start playing, them add another defender, you know, a fear. What in the Dinthill game, see look youth named Shamar Hutchinson, number 13. Him dominate the midfield and him have a poor game. Him young, yes, as well Fabian, I give him credit for that. Semi-final and maybe the stage get to him. So him did out of the game today. Cause I'm not really playing a ball today. The captain Dashinil Dyer, he not playing a ball today. Them man not playing a ball. The man who had the season campaign Gary Mills play some ball. For the last 15 minutes, GSC park the bus, you know. And wait for the penalty, you know.
Yeah, man. Me see that.
Them park the bus. The last 15 minutes of the game, JC park the bus. Yeah. And let me tell you this. Me hear them talk about goalkeepers and everything. See, Dinthill goalkeeper are the best goalkeeper in a schoolboy football. Me don't want nobody tell me no. You see, you know why him don't look like him do nothing today? You see him positioning when free kick attack. When a player get away from him, in position is perfect. In positioning is very perfect. So, but you know, so Dinthill not play nobody yet still. We still not play nobody yet. We are waiting for play one team because we not play nobody yet.
They still not play nobody yet.
They still not play nobody.
They only concede one in an open play so far.
I only unbeaten team in a schoolboy football, but we not play nobody yet. That's all me I say, you know.
Right, you know, so if you never said me, Mundi will realize, you know.
Yeah, the only unbeaten school right now in a schoolboy football. But we're not playing nobody yet, though. Listen Fabian, you know. Listen Fabian now.
Kibrack, watch the game with a maroon and gold blinkers, you know. Because if Kibrack really come on YouTube and say JC never play better than Dinthill, Kibrack wicked. And if I said Dinthill had a bad game, I don't know. I did make mention of the occasion that it might affect some of the Dinthill players because it's a big occasion playing at Jamaica College or whatever the case may be. And by the way, Kibrack, Jamaica College were not using 5 defenders. Jamaica College used a 3-5-2 formation. As a matter of fact, it's not even a 3-5-2, it's a 3-4-3 formation Jamaica College used. It wasn't 5 defenders because Zimenez, I don't think Zimenez make 3 defensive tackles. And Zimenez was playing as a right wing back. So it wasn't 5 defenders and Zimenez is a right back. For the entire game, Zimenez was in Dinthill half.
Yeah.
So to say, JC are afraid of Dinthill because them play 5. I think you're trying to push an agenda. What I know about coaching is that coaches do their homework, and that formation that JC decided to play today is the result of coaches preparing for the team that they are playing against. It has nothing to do with fear. And I believe that is the formation that fit JC the best. That is the formation that JC draw for when they want to free up Zimenez, who is one of their better players, who is one of their senior players, who has Premier League experience. And so to play against a very good Dinthill team, they needed that formation today. So it's not about fearing Dinthill, it's about preparing for who you're playing against. And we're not gonna deny the fact that Dinthill is good. Dinthill is a very good team. They are very good. But there are some aspects that affected them today, like playing JC in a semi-final. It affected the inexperienced players, and that was my concern. That is why I could not choose Dinthill to win today.
All right, Fabian. Make sure I start. Give me something to say. Yeah.
I don't feel like I think you're overreacting in a sense where you're saying JC fear Dinthill, you know. Because I think it's the other way around, you know. Because I don't think JC keeper do one more than couple times. He take 2 balls out of the air from couple crosses or whatever. JC keeper don't even make us. I don't think he make a save.
Fabian, send me stats there.
I don't think JC keeper make a save.
Yeah, find it.
To be honest. So
I never sent it to you already. I'm before me there, now.
I get it.
Check your phone. Me send it already. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think it was opposite of what you're saying, Fabian. In Kibrak. Because I mean, throughout the game, Dinthill have their moments, you know, but it's not in an attacking sense. And we know in Dinthill having an attacking prowess and think a player score actually the last game. And most of these players who been scoring for Dinthill didn't have much input on the game in terms of going forward. To even hurt JC at any level. So I don't know. I don't think it's fair. I think it was maybe it's a cautious approach from both teams in that sense. But with JC being more on the front foot.
Okay.
As Fabian said, Jimenez could have scored couple goals well if him did can get couple chances. He kick a wicked free kick one time. No, for sure said that I got on target keeper dead. But
okay. May I listen? But
I don't think it's fair still. I don't think the word is fair. I think it's cautious approach. I wouldn't say fair.
Yeah, so you said, all right, first I'm going to address Fabian, then I'm going to tell you about your Jimenez and him goal then. All right, so JC change in formation to play against a Dinthill team. That's all right, so give cautious, no fear. But him said Jimenez living a Dinthill half of the field. All right, who is one of the most influential players upon JC? Duncan McKenzie. Where was he in the game today?
Yeah.
Last.
Duncan. No, you can't say Duncan last.
No, you can't say that.
You can't say Duncan last. Duncan. No. Hey, Kibrak, you see me telling you say I'm going to run and goal blinkers. Duncan had a very good game today, no?
No.
Duncan, watch over the game tomorrow. Duncan dictate the play. Just because Duncan never take up the ball and dribble with the ball, Duncan played 2 touch today, which is what you're supposed to do against a compact midfield. Duncan had an excellent game. Duncan and Saviola in the midfield today for JC.
Saviola had a game. Saviola had a good game.
Because Saviola was more dribbling than Duncan, so you would say that. Duncan
and then the guy that missed the penalty had a good game.
Duncan was very good both offensively and defensively today for JC.
For me, me never seen. Fabian, the reason why I not said Duncan never have a good game for me is because I know Duncan imposed himself on every game he played.
Every game.
And Dinthill knows that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So why would you play through Duncan?
You know that. All right. Who does JC know from Dinthill is going to take the game to them? Gary Mills. Didn't Gary Mills have a good game today?
He was active.
Yeah.
In what sense?
But no, you see
what number Gary Mills wear?
Number 9. Number 9.
Number 9. He had patches, but I mean, you see that number. Hold on, is it number 9? I'm skillful and I'm always a twist on the turn and all of that.
Yeah.
With the ball. No, you see. All right, I have a problem with that, because him have pace and him have a sharp turn. But you see, when him a twist on the turn, you go twist and turn and it go look good. But I see him spot.
All right. So we'll leave off of that now. We'll leave off of that. Shaz, you said when they get the couple chances and don't put them away. When Jimenez, who got the easiest chance of the game today?
I think Jimenez.
No.
In the first half.
No man, Jimenez get a header.
Jimenez get a header in the 6-yard box. That's the easiest chance. Him get 2 in the 6-yard box.
The first one he get in the 6-yard box, him was challenged. The first one he was challenged. The second one he wasn't. He wasn't challenged.
He get one man alone and he scored that.
It come across the animal come in and it missed it. That is a clear header. All right. So tell me now, you think Jimenez get the easiest chance of the game?
Yes,
From my
by far.
recollection, I think
I think only they watch a game with one blue and white hat. Because the easiest chance of the game today fell to Hutchinson from Dinthill. The one in breakaway 1-on-1 and the keeper come out and him just lob the ball over the keeper head. Him kick it. That was the easiest chance of the game.
That never as clear cut as with Jimenez one. Because
Jimenez was to the side. He wasn't dead in front of goal. Hutchinson was dead in front of goal. The goalkeeper had in mercy.
Kibrak, you play football, Kibrak.
The
ball square, Kibrak. The ball square and the late runner back post. Him have the goal at him mercy. The keeper there front post. If Jimenez hit the ball on target, you would have put 3 keeper and a goal in can't save it.
Me think the 1v1.
The 1v1 is the easiest goal. The ball is booming. It's in the 18. The ball is bouncing.
It's a 1v1. It's 1v1. A 50-50.
Yeah.
The header, but that's probably based on how Fox said the keeper now have no clue where ball there.
What do you mean the keeper now have no clue where the ball is? The keeper.
When the man hit the ball past the post, the Kibrak, the keeper now near the ball.
The keeper still there near post.
Hey, you know, sir, me hear some people talk. Me I wonder if it's a different angle me watch the game upon. And I see him sports, man. I see him sports max. Yeah. You see the way in there, what people don't realize. You see when him head the ball, that ball don't even go close to the upright. You know, me and them I say, oh, barely miss. That don't even go.
Go near the goal.
You see the free kick where Jimenez step. You see free kick where Jimenez step. Well, them I say, when the commentator say skim all the paint, that ball don't go near him. The goalkeeper upright now. One don't understand with Dinthill keeper. Dinthill keeper make this game. He would dive off of some ball where he not even for dive off of the way on board.
Kibrak, me agree with 90% of what you just said, but you see that free kick from Jimenez?
No.
Yes, if that was on target, that would have troubled him. I'm not saying he would have scored him, he would have given him trouble. If that was on target, he would have trouble.
I hear people are even talk about, you notice Dinthill go, let me tell you, I don't know if Mario, you watch the game. You see JC get some free kick and Jimenez kick them. The keeper don't even give not even a sniff of rebound. Him and them safe. Am I wrong or right?
That's true. Man, suction glove.
But you know what happened to him? He's a sharp goalkeeper. But in positioning is very good. Positioning is very good.
Maybe I need to see that earlier. Look at
That's why he make the game look that easy. Like even the first header where Jimenez get. Him there right there. Him just control, take the ball. The first header. To be honest, I just feel like the game today was like even. Me now said Dinthill ball them. GSC did not ball Dinthill in that game. That game was both.
No military. Them never ball them. The game was pretty even. It was pretty even.
The game was pretty even. And the last 12 minutes of the game, GSC sit back and then Dinthill start attack when them have attack after attack.
Yeah.
That's what me say.
That's what happened.
Let me tell you. In the middle part, in the first half and the middle, some part of the second half, I can say that JC had possession, but it's not like they were penetrative passes. A pull Dinthill defense aside. No, not like that. So, in regards to having more possession, I'm not going to say them ball them, but they have more possession. They have more possession than ball. They never did hurt Dinthill because if they hurt Dinthill, Dinthill come under way more pressure.
They look like that team didn't know what they do.
Yeah.
Compared to Dinthill.
All right. Dinthill know how to defend without the ball. They know what to do off the ball. They know exactly what to do.
That's what they were doing all game, defending.
If you notice the two defenders, the defender, the two centre back and the keeper, always in communication. Them always talk to each other. Them are the 3 person who I believe control the entire Dinthill team. Then 3 smart there. The keeper and the 2 centre back. And them control the whole Dinthill team. Them dictate how they want the team to play. Now, even when corner kick, they tell how much smart they want to go forward. And say,
Yeah.
all right, we want you to turn back or this or that. So basically, if probably the only time as the coach never have to do nothing. Because them cheap somebody there, them cheap players are controlling. Now, JC, look, they played it a little bit more intent throughout the game. It looked that way to me. They played a little bit more intent of hurting Dinthill. Dinthill played with less intent of trying to score until when he reached the latter stages of the game. I so it looked to me.
Well, everybody are gonna see it different. What I see was an evenly contested game.
Yeah.
Dinthill start off the first 10 minutes at dominate, then GSC take over. I'm not go ahead and talk. Zimenez did do him thing up
Dangerous,
and down.
man.
But I just feel like Duncan McKenzie was too laid back in the game. That's what me feel.
Him last night
Yeah.
game. Zimenez,
Yeah.
if you ask why Starman for his team, you would think of Zimenez.
Yeah, you don't think of Zimenez, you don't think of Duncan McKenzie. Then me hear the commentator said, what's the name? GSC have 3 defenders. And then they bring on another defender in the second half, and bring on another defender. You know?
They did do that.
It was a straight swap for left. It was a left wing back out for another left wing back. It was a
No, but
straight
the left
swap.
wing back was a
Center
more
half
attacking
him can
player.
play. And then on the
He
center,
never play center half. He was playing left center back.
No, the person in take off is an attacking minded person and put on a defensive minded person.
Yeah, but it's a same position. And why they do that?
Yeah.
Why did they do that?
he played center half. He played
No, it's
center half.
tactics. It is tactics.
The brown.
As me say, me not gonna tell you why, but on here, off here, me tell you why.
Yeah.
May I give you my view on that still, because and to be honest, it would make a difference in terms of, because to be honest, I'm being on point here. I don't think, and everybody should know. I came back supposed to say it, I watch the game. Dinthill wasn't checking JC in a sense, so if even that defender come on, I think it's an error in terms of thinking that Dinthill would probably do something, because at no point Dinthill was checking the JC keeper. And yeah, at one point, I found if Dinthill have the good keeper or well, can't I say JC can keep all right, but to the caliber of football out Dinthill have played throughout. You get me? I say at no point they check JC. You know what I mean? I don't see the keeper make any superb save compared to the previous game, the Gavi Massey game. The JC was under the wire. Let me honest truth. That game Duncan last. Me see that the first half that Duncan have him say probably didn't be even in the splitting passing and those stuff, but Duncan did that this game. Maybe in a sense him last, in a sense that knowing that JC, I don't know what JC will do that second half, like probably try go for it or something, but it wasn't a bad game for him in my view. And Dinthill wasn't as call it superb as how them supposed to be throughout the season. So if he have JC to go out a back 3 and the wingers them, because maybe that's why Jimenez was playing so high, is a back 3. But even so be the case, Dinthill didn't really pose any much threat through the game. I'm being honest. But as I said, it's a good win in terms of Dinthill going through, knowing that JC now really win the trophy again.
All right, so before, cause we gone over our margin.
She's a real KC man, you know.
we gone over our margin now. So we have the finals history, as we don't mention, CC versus Dinthill. We're gonna have a small preview before we close off on that final. K-Brock, let me start off with you first. Oh, you think that the game they're situated figure?
All right, with my maroon and gold eyes, according to Fabian. I feel Dinthill are going to play a better game. The physical, Clarendon passed the ball, Dinthill passed the ball, and 2 teams where pass the ball. They might give them one another space to work it. So I just feel that is going to be a better game. What we can say though is if Dinthill score, may I use Fabian if then. If Dinthill score first on Clarendon, it's going to be a warm game because Dinthill know how to defend. Clarendon, who was Clarendon's best player today? You think?
Giant
No,
Rose.
the
Giant
number
Rose for
6,
me.
the
Yeah,
center half.
yeah, Giant Rose. Rose,
Yeah,
the captain.
yeah. I don't like when my center half have to be the best player. You know? That means he might overwork. He might do too much work, too much space or work up in front time. That he might. Me see him a cover left, he might cover right. He might feel play center. Him there all over the pitch. I feel lock down everything. And Charlie Smith game are the same thing. So I guess I see like a loophole where we can, create some chance. If you beat them, but you see Clarendon College, I'm having you. You see the youth will score the second goal. Him, that's number 6. And then them have one 20 minutes baller. When 20 minutes, him come off. Him the little Roderick Reed's son come change the game for Clarendon.
All right, you see. Well, I drop the back. You don't
No, so what I'm saying is that me I predict maybe a 1-0 win for Dinthill or penalty shootout, the same thing. And win. But Clarendon College team is a really, really good team. It's going to be a whole lot of skillful player match up against each other in another game there. And the loophole let me say is that Clarendon College center half if you make too much tackle left, right, too much and pull him out of the middle. And Dinthill, as well you know, love play the ball down the wing and square or cut in. So that are my 2 cents on that. But 2 good team. Couldn't ask you a better thing. 2 countryside, they are final.
Shaz, soon get to you, Fabian. Soon get to you.
Well, in my view now, on Clarendon College winning now. And they beat Casey, is it? More Clarendon College winning. So, as the Kibrak said, it's supposed to be a 2 good game, 2 passing style. But I think they were similar playing style. Them tempo kind of too slow. For me, in my view, I think them play too slow. But let's see how it goes on that day when it comes. But I would mind Clarendon College win still, you know what I mean? Just like Clarendon College win and keep Dinthill silent for a bit, you know what I mean? Until they reach there. If they reach a final together. But somewhere down the line, because some people say God will beat up Clarendon College. So let's see if they meet at the final of the Dakar Cup. Like how them in this final now. But we don't want Clarendon College win now. I'm 2-1, you know what I mean? Like that, we don't say nothing more. We don't want nothing more to say. Give back what you say.
Cinema, Fabian.
All right, so for this game, a lot of things are at play. If you remember, this is actually a rematch of the last Dakar Cup finals. This is a rematch. The last time Clarendon College outplayed Dinthill. I am sure Dinthill will be looking for some revenge in this game. This is a completely different team, different Dinthill team from last time out. This time, Dinthill don't enter the game as big underdogs. I think this time Dinthill enter the game on the same slate as Clarendon College. They enter the game as equals and not as an underdog. I expect a very good game. I don't see Dinthill playing 2 bad games back to back. So I expect Dinthill to turn up in that game. It's going to be a game of attack versus defense. So it's going to be a case where can Dinthill keep out Clarendon College attack? Clarendon College moves the ball at a rapid pace. That will trouble Dinthill. And Clarendon College is a team that can pass the ball. They will pass you off the park. That will trouble Dinthill. What will work in Dinthill's favor is that Dinthill is excellent at keeping you from scoring. So that will work in Dinthill's favor. And if Dinthill can get that number 9 isolated with one of those Clarendon College makeshift defenders, that could be troublesome for Clarendon College because, I mean, Clarendon, basically, they are midfielders playing defense. You know? Even the captain is not a defender, he's not a center half, he's just doing a job for the team. He's a makeshift center half. He's a midfielder. So the advantages of that is that he will demand the ball and he will pass the ball and he will do all of that as a center half and he will read the game. However, he's not really a center half. So if you can get that that very skillful number 9, if you can get him isolated with one of those Clarendon College defenders, it could be troublesome. I am not going to choose a winner for this one. I don't know. they said that defense win championships,
Mm-hmm.
and Dinthill has the better defense. But I know for a fact that I am never gonna count out teacher. Lenny Hyde just knows how to win titles, and I think I have to lean to Clarendon College. Lenny Hyde knows how to win titles, but it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy, and Dinthill has a very good shot at winning their first Super Cup.
Okay, I may have something to add, because I know you just use the makeshift defender, which may I say, yeah, may I hear. Today, somebody I met me know, like, Dinthill defender, the number 3, which he met 2 tackling in a game, never really in a game much, guy. Them never really have pressure him to do. Somebody met me know today that he's actually not even, soccer is not even his first choice. He represent Jamaica as a youth cricketer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a national representative cricketer. The one named Brian Cole. I never know that. And when we go research, I realize that true. He's actually a national cricketer. So when me hear some people say Dinthill have be a Mount Pleasant, boy, I don't know. But today, I didn't really want. I mean, that's a KC Dinthill final. I just say the more mouth water, but I feel good for no say a Clarendon College and Dinthill I go play. I'm glad you bring back up Fabian. Yeah, Clarendon College. How much time them beat you? A two final. Which other final them beat you? Them deal with you away, man.
Wicked, deal with them wicked. So revenge.
Yeah, them deal with them. But as you said, them two teams are different. I said a Dinthill team. I don't think it's not even one of them players that on the side, the Dinthill side. I must say only one person on Dinthill coaching staff around that team.
So the mental blockage gone.
Yeah, but as Fabian said today, you see the little youth named Shamir Hutchinson, the one to get the 1-on-1 today. Him last in the game. Normally him take over the game. And him last in the game. If him can have a good game with Clarendon College, as I said, it's gonna be a defense versus attack. A whole heap of attackers. Clarendon College can defend too, you know.
Yeah, man. But for them defending keeping the ball from you know.
Yeah. But when Fabian said they move the ball far, the only thing I think they move the ball, but some of the time they have the ball down in a for them area too long and play it back and too much of that. While
that is to draw. That is to draw the
team. I know. But the thing is, what me want to see though, the would have improved on if me a Clarendon College goalkeeper about 6'4". He need to use up him backs more. Him too tall, them square they were KC put cross to them, him fair go out and collect them there.
I claim them. I agree. Yeah, that's true.
Yes,
that's true.
Yes, but him is a good keeper. But I'll be one good game. I'm not a guy that talk. I just say, I predict 1-0. I predict not 3-1 like I'm saying KC.
Yeah. All right, for me, I think that's going to be a really, really mouth-watering. And for football fans, let me tell us certain people. I'll say it again. I do one live last time I did live for my program. I think last time I did live, I talk about scouts. People, wouldn't better believe it, say, scouts are look for them schoolboy football. I not talk about scouts who play Jamaican Premier League. I talk about scouts who play overseas and look for them youth. They might look for them. They're very, very interested in what they might do. And they might look for both of the academy. What happened now is that somebody didn't mention it already last night, and I'm going to ask about it and we get to find out, say, because the African competition there, no for the scouts them now, they might look players of the same physique, agility, same everything, like them players there, and Jamaica fit the mold, and then realize that a whole of talent that come out of the Jamaican category. Hats off to Leon Bailey, Shabba, Nicholson, and those guys. They're my people who really, really showcase the level of talent there. Yes, we know what the BB and them man do from whatever. But no, because everybody did give up. A lot of people give up on Jamaican football. What we find out happen now is that they might look on even the schoolboy football people are watch. They might watch the schoolboy football. They are very, very interested in what's happening. Somebody from Blows and Skirt Germany, contact me and talk to me about a match of them I watch. Them watch it, sit them watch today, them watch the first game, the KC versus CC game, and they were very much interested in a few players. And there's 2 players they talk about them really, really interested now. That is the reason why I tell you, say, so my game, you choose the wrong game if you hide away now, you know. So the same person who say, oh, will look like the man for the Dinthill team. Him there, see, because they say who him, he look in physique and all them kind of stuff. They're really impressed with it. So, but people, they might watch what I go on. All right, so more people come up on live now. We're gone 1.5 hour actually. Fabian, Shaz, Kebrak, we don't have anything on the answer before the cut.
Yeah, glad that we have 2 Dakasta Cup teams. So Dakasta Cup catching up to Manning Cup now. I think we need to keep it that way. So the quality can stay in the so-called country schools. Football is played everywhere. And it will be good for Jamaica. Jamaica normally does well when there are a lot of rural ballers in the team.
Mm-hmm.
That's predominantly the case for Jamaica. For Clarendon, Dinthill made the best team win. That is Saturday. The teams have to prepare because they have, I think, semi-finals on Tuesday or Wednesday. I think they have semi-finals on Tuesday or Wednesday. So they have to prepare for that. And they are going to play against a team that is well rested, that has a couple of days rest on them. So again, management of the players will come in. So Clarendon will play against a Garver Maceo. Dinthill will play against a Mannings. So those are 2 very good games. I don't remember the ones for Manning Cup. Who JC playing against? JC playing against.
You have Charlie Smith.
JC, Charlie Smith, and KC have
Stats. Yeah.
Right. So JC have Charlie Smith, KC have Stats. So again, management will come in. I think we're looking forward to see a JC KC finals for Manning Cup. For the Costa Cup finals, it's a completely different ball game. We can't call it. And also Walker Cup and Ben Francis will start next week. So we have a lot of videos to do this week. So thanks for coming on again, people. Like, share. And for all of you who are saying that I am biased because I am not biased towards your school.
Well, be biased. I mean, Shaz.
Hey, I mean, I tell you, as I hear Fabian touch on a point, they must say, rural-based players are say, have an impact on the national team in a sense. And I'm here sitting and looking at it, and I say, Clarendon for example. Hey, when you check out the caliber school in Clarendon, who actually perform throughout Lancaster Cup. You know what I mean? Yeah, you have to say, I want parish alone have so much top school. Talent. Yeah, man, I tell you some.
Shaz, me not go break it, but me give you some facts. Clarendon as a parish has the most titles. As a parish, they have the most D Cup titles.
Yeah, because I mean, like, you have so much persons. They have the Glenmore, the Lennon, the Clarendon College, Garvey Maceo. No, Cornwall, Westmoreland, man. Glenmore, one time them have the Veers, the Veer Tech. Them have them, where that school name again? Another school, the Maypin section, the D school, Demby. So you have, and then they have the Garvey Maceo, and them thing there, but
them still have them, man. Veer.
Them have a lot of schools where produce talented ballers and even runners, so for example, too, you know what I mean? So kind of, I don't know, kind of is a hope for breeding talent. So, and hats off to them, as you say, it's showing now in a rural sense where champion cup for the first time, they having 2 rural schools in the final. It's a good look for football, even on the island. And as I say, scouts, I'm glad you bring up the scout thing too.
Yes, man.
Because with this now, most of these players wasn't being highlighted unless them come in the rural areas, come play for one of them club here or transfer to a different school. You see them showcase these players from the rural area, like even me too and Duncan come from country, Fabian. Even now hear me.
Freeze. Eh,
Yeah, but
continue.
me I say no. But
No, Duncan no come from country. Duncan come from JC.
but me I say just me I say yo, most times these some players that really come stand out at these schools. The schools in the urban area are normally from the rural side of the island. So with this now the program and the sports max adds after sports max for the one they give you the Doncaster Cup games and they
Let me get
try
the
to
TV
filter
right, man.
everything.
If
Yeah,
they give me
they
TV
filter
rights, I do
everything.
it, you know.
Filter everything. So the talent
You
is
feel me,
being
man?
seen and you know what I mean from even the group stage. You know what I said? You know what I said, Guna?
I mean, I feel better commentate the game them, the man, if they give me TV rights, you know.
Yeah. But it's a good look for football, I'll say. And scouts, yeah, looking at these players now, yeah, you can know say yo, a person from Dinthill, for example, will be off in the summer. Something next year, and apply them trades in some college or some academy. You know what I mean? So it's a good look. It's a good look. So keep up the good work. And even the program, for example, program is doing a tremendous job for if persons are reaching out to you in terms of these players.
Yes,
And
man.
if you didn't have this program where you review the match or preview the match, there would be such a platform for them to really
Zoom in for
come
the
and
youth them.
exactly come and get them little information. So it's a great work from you and everybody else. You know?
So people, my program and the only program. I think 2 program cover schoolboy football. 3 program. Me stream on 2 of them right now. Military Guna TV and Jamaican Schoolboy Football. Those are the two YouTube programs that I am associated with. One of my colleagues, I am sure Sports, also cover Schoolboy Football. I'm not sure if anyone else does. Highly doubt anyone else does. Yardi Sports TV as well. My bad. Yardi Sports TV and Chippy TV. These guys cover Chippy TV. If you don't get to see some of my game them, definitely Chippy TV or get to see all I game in that country era. And that's what I see in the game them. What Sports Max can show.
Yeah. So I mean, hats off to these people who's going out there using the technology that's available now to really say, oh, I like these players. Because many times, you have these players in the rural areas, the opportunity to really come them way. But the talent is there. So it's a good look, knowing that they don't have to make a transfer to come to the so-called big schools to really showcase their talent. So and the brother from even Phoenix, for example, that Phoenix. Kibrak, where your school academy name again? The school club side.
Mount Pleasant Academy.
Them name Dinthill.
No, but even that person, for example, normally you know somebody else I go come to the country and invest in football or normally you know them come in the town area. As after that person that will go like the way I sent for example, to establish something in a sense where go at the talent. You know what I mean?
Agree.
So probably soon, because I think he might blink to Chelsea, for example, my Roman a good friend, I call it what I heard. So maybe some 2 youth from him academy to start go Chelsea, go try out, you know them way.
Yeah.
Look for a football and Jamaica sense. I would want more persons like if Fabian don't get rich again, him can go build an academy and Mobi.
Yes, man.
You know what I mean? Like keep back to the same. Keep back to the same and we develop the football.
You can become an agent, you know. And can become an agent. And create an agency. And start do some scouting and recruiting.
If you have money, can you think take money now?
Why? I mean, you have eminent money, brother.
But
the only thing
not to
money
from the point. It's a good work.
Yeah.
From you guys. And hats off to the scouts, them good mind them here say, yo, yeah. One of them they come out with a topic, say, yo, we send players even for a trial in somewhere in Europe. You know what I mean? You know what you say, them got MLS and them thing there. You know what I mean? So big up all the people on the live.
Oh, you see if you go play some ball too.
Too old I know. So we all say, yo, but big up to all the person on the live. Keep on the channel grow. So whenever you come on, I know it's not really hard. Most people come on and then just get caught up in the conversation. So they don't really get to like and sometimes they don't really get to subscribe.
So, true. Then come and start cost Fabian. So.
Yeah. Well, them can cost him a good man. Fabian had a good youth for the program, them anything entertaining enough. And people come out to bash him. So with Fabian doing his job, we'll get more fans on board. So Fabian just keep on rolling the good and the bad persons them. So
yeah, man.
Persons who are on the live now and who don't like and subscribe, they can please do so before the streaming done. Yeah. And who can watch it after and put in them like feedback. Would like that also in the comment section. So it's a good work. Thanks to the people out there, yeah?
Big up. Kebrak.
Yeah, man. You know, just...
Well. Which one you drive go? You drive out the whole of
you know, me live at Connecticut and me drive go to Massachusetts.
Okay.
So Kebrak, snowstorm na dey up at that place there. Careful in the bus.
Snow just fall 2 days ago at my base. Now about how much? About a foot and a half of snow. You know, no much. The highway them clean, man, and everything. You don't worry about no snow. It's cool outside now, because I look on something right now at 10 degrees.
Me rotted.
Yeah, so I put on a little jacket and I realize when I come out of my house how cold it is, but I know what we have to do road. We have some white line for paint on the road tonight. But yeah, as I big up, I tell everybody if they like and subscribe. Sports and everything is about exposure. Remember when I play D Cup, you have to go back home when you're done play. Run, go back home for hear if your name called on sports and you see one little clip fly past right now. Them youth get a whole heap of exposure come on TV all over the world and them can be watching and seeing and
the name a call up.
Yeah, name a call up some school or some area where you hear about baller produce from everywhere now, and it just like a schoolboy footballer just get bigger and better. That's how me see it right now. And Clarendon produce a whole heap of championship team and all of them something there. But to me the three parish them really still in Clarendon, Mobby there and the same St. Catherine. When we play the cup, 2 teams from St. Catherine in a Dakasta Cup, which was Dinthill and Charlie Mount,
Well said.
Yeah. And then Magrat and Yuatan start joining now, and I must say on the Bagwalk, I must say on the 5 school play Dakasta Cup in a St. Catherine, and all other school them are either St. Anne's them come from or St. Mary and them something. The rest of them play. But St. Catherine produce a whole heap of baller too. Even Darren Mattox, the whole of them Bridgeport. So me I look forward for a really good final come. Me know Fabian said that the other team them rested for the Dakasta Cup semi-final. I don't know if that was good for them, because them team, I remember we just get a rest over the Christmas break, and then we play one match and go rest back again, It's not really good. So, and I like Dinthill go penalty shootout, them did go extra time or anything, or GSC. Them at 90 minutes, which me think was a good thing today. Them just play the 90 minutes. So, I look forward for the rest of the competition, I hope it can build bigger and better, and hopefully this year our year for win the title, Shazza and Fabian can't really talk, so I say who them want to win. But through me still in it, I can talk.
The partially night, the team what me carry.
No, Kebrak, I want you to win D Cup, Kebrak. I want you to win D Cup.
Yeah. So it got some good little baller player. Gone over the day when you watch all schoolboy, some of the game them wasn't that, but them game here today. Even like how Dinthill game boring. And I like say them that boom it up and a kick it where There's just 2 teams I try bounce the ball, So I look forward to see, Wednesday D Cup semi-final, Tuesday Manning Cup semi-final. Look for see some good game. Look for see if Mannings can bounce back and Stats can bounce back. All
right.
I still look for the KSC final in the Manning Cup still.
And that everybody I look for.
Dinthill Clarendon College final in the Dakasta Cup.
I can imagine Dinthill Clarendon Cup final, Clarendon Champions Cup final. And
How Dinthill play? How Dinthill play semi-final?
Mannings. Yeah.
Oh.
And
Good
then me
game,
look,
too.
then me look for a GC Dinthill Oliver Shield final.
Before me move, me I answer two last comments.
Yeah, ambitious
Garfield
though.
Perkins said, disclaimer, people. Reminder, football is not played on Military Guna TV. It is played on the day on the field. Well said. I agree with that. We all can do the predictions of what we think. We all can do what we think.
Yeah, but
we not far off.
yeah, what if you enjoy with what you not play? We not play on Military Guna TV,
man,
but
you know, man.
why people that get up and go watch game? We not have anticipation and we can discuss them.
Build
And
up.
with and Fabian up on the chat, you know, if Fabian they come on the chat and everything me say or Shad say or you say Fabian say, yeah, me agree with that. Me agree. It wouldn't be.
Yeah,
We wouldn't have a
that
discussion.
boring, man.
Boring
Thank
and
you. Thank you, Kibra. Thank you. So all who are semi bias.
No,
All
no
who are semi
bias.
bias.
Fabian,
It is it make them. Where is it?
The question I feel. You're lucky said Fabian I still think only Dinthill alone can take it to the town teams them. Remember saying I started I season they say when they find out about Dinthill, let's say Dinthill are only team.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're lucky. I remember at the start of the season I said we can only depend on Dinthill to challenge the Kingston schools. I take that back. I humbly take that back. And Wandan, Clarendon College, they have come to the party. But you can't blame me. Look, Clarendon started out very slow.
Yeah.
And they look suspect at the back. They look suspect in defense. They were good going forward, but in the defense, they were suspect. And I mean, Teacher Hyde has done something with that team because they are not the best team that I have seen from Clarendon College, but Clarendon College is always there. Clarendon College, so I take that back and I apologize to the Clarendon College supporters and the Clarendon College fans. Clarendon College will also take it to them.
All right.
But put it on big screen.
Yeah.
No, I don't mind. I don't mind. It's all fun and games, bro. It's all fun and games. I mean, it's entertaining and all of that. And even when I say me bias, if you say me bias, come with facts. Come debate me with facts. Because regardless of what all of you say, on top of the rural area.
Anyway, me have to go run.
That man must say Fabian never talk about Cornwall. And when Cornwall jump out from first round, that's not talk about Cornwall.
All right. So
yeah, Shaz, but I told D Cup take a Cornwall off in a bus.
So that's why I have to talk about them.
Me have to talk about them. What the Liverpool fan them talk about?
Then them on the bias.
Okay. Me done talk. Me not say nothing else.
Come to the red side of Manchester.
Me no know.
Alright, so people, we'll close off now because we'll run towards 2 hours. Long time there, no man. See people that say they love the show, but people, come on, people. We can discuss about every time. We have to left something, man. We have to left something. We can't chat about everything. We have to left some height. People, Fabian, Shaz, always respect the opportunity to dip on the show as a panelist with you guys. Smart, intelligent, even Kebrock. Really respect it. Today, make up on a platform on a Twitter space with Boya things, and they were discussing the whole aspect of schoolboy football. And we had a few persons on it, and then I went on and give my insight, and they were very, very receptive, and they listened to what I have to say, and they actually really, really understand what the concept that I'm coming from. So it's good to have these things, to have this great insight. And if I didn't do this, I wouldn't have anything to talk about going on a talk show like that. Not talk show, but what they call it, Twitter live or Twitter space. But so people, Bulla OG said, "Oh, can I get a feature on this show? Link me on my Instagram, Bulla. Let me Twitter. Let me drop a link. Now drop the link. So this is the link. So link me upon this, and you can get to come on. And that's our Instagram. So it's both either the Schoolboy Football Instagram or Military Guna TV Instagram. The Jamaican Schoolboy Football Instagram page or the Military Guna TV Instagram page. Let me drop it.
you to go take a run at him. We only
What's
have him
that-
on
that
possession
tilts up?
because we need to place him at the scene of the robbery. Marjorie
Tilt
McGarrett
again.
Leanne.
So those are the two links, people. So, and it's in the description of the video. So if you're coming back and see it, so people, I have to go now. Big up. Thank you guys for tuning in. Massive respect, everybody. Come on. I really enjoyed the show. We had a good show tonight. Don't forget, people, to smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, and also share the content, people. We know we're on a football group. Everyone on a football group. At least share one of the football group them. At least do that. People, thanks for coming on, people, and I'll see you guys again. And we are out.
I get it. Women like Marjorie Dash with the